Hey, what's up you guys? It's Lucas, and yeah, this week I am all by myself. I have no friends here to walk me through this journey of YouTube and guide me along the path. So yeah, this is my first video back where I'm completely by myself, and this week I kind of wanted to talk about more of like a serious topic, and honestly, I think that's why I've had like such a hard time with YouTube. Like, I would be afraid to like delve into these topics that are a bit more personal and close to me. Like, I would just make a set of videos like for a few weeks that are just pointless and stupid, and like they're fun to make and I enjoy them, but they're not hard, they don't mean anything, they're really easy to just push out. And then after I would go through all those ideas, I would just be sitting there and I'm like, okay, what now? Because I would be too afraid to really sort of put myself out there. And honestly, I think that's what's so great about YouTube. Like, that's why I love it so much. Like, I can come back to this video in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, like five months. Like, my life changes so fast, and I can come back to this video in a few months and look at it and just see how far, like how much I've grown. So this week I kind of wanted to talk about something that I think is really relatable for a lot of people my age, and it's just something really real and raw that I'm going through right now. So as a senior in high school, I'm going through a lot of changes right now, and honestly, it's a lot to handle. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm dealing with it, how I'm not dealing with it, and why that's okay. Thumbs up for an emotional bitch that's actually getting emotional and might actually cry during this video. So first of all, it's been a little while since I've actually sort of introduced myself to all of you guys, the few of you that watch. So yeah, my name is Lucas, I am 18 years old, I live in Indiana, and I'm about to graduate high school, and in the fall I plan on attending Indiana University. So if you've already graduated, or if you're a senior right now, you know and you can relate to like the feeling of just being absolutely lost and not knowing what you're gonna do with your life. And it's honestly really fucking terrifying and hard to deal with. For most of my life, I thought I wanted to be in theater. I thought I wanted to be an actor, in the film industry, that sort of route. But recently, I've kind of fallen out of love with that sort of thing. And now I'm like completely into photography, and mainly just photography, and not just like portraits, like senior pictures or like family portraits. Like, that's not really what I'm about. I like to give meaning to my pictures and have like stories behind it and make sure that they're like inspired, and it's just what I'm in love with currently. Back to like sort of my personal life and feelings, I have been kind of lost and fucking depressed and sad, and I have no will to get out of bed in the morning, and I don't want to see people, I don't want to live my life. Like, I literally just want to like stay in bed and die because, well, I don't know why. I guess I'm just depressed. And like, these feelings have made me so creatively and like artistically drained. Like, I don't have any motivation to go out and take pictures. Like, I don't have any ideas. And it's just like the worst feeling. Like, one of the best things in my life is like withering away inside me. And I think that a major factor in that is that I was so afraid, like, and still am honestly, of the change that's occurring in my life, how much things are about to change. So it can all become a bit overwhelming when you just sit and dwell on it, and you don't know what to do, and you just feel lost. And that's okay. Like, I'm 18 years old, I'm still in high school. Yeah, I'm about to graduate, but like, I'm so young. Like, I don't have to have it all figured out. And like, that's just how we have been trained to think that by the time we get to college, we need to know, okay, I'm going to go to this college, I'm going to study this, and when I graduate, I'm going to get this job, move to this state, marry whoever, and have kids, and that's going to be my life. That's not how it is. That's not how it is for me. That's not how it is for plenty of teenagers that I know. It's just not realistic.
It's not realistic. It's just not realistic.
So yeah, I am depressed and I am lost and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what I'm going to study in college. I don't know where I'm going to end up after college. I don't even know if I'm going to graduate college. But that's okay, because I am at a point in my life where I have a lot of great things going on. I have amazing friends and an amazing family that will support me no matter what I decide to do. And yeah, like, the bad mental health days are awful and I don't want to live through them. Like, it's so hard, but like, I just have to remember that it's not gonna last forever and that it's gonna be okay in the end. I have to tell myself that, or else, like, I won't make it through it. Like, if I don't believe that things are gonna be okay, then things will not be okay, and I probably won't make it out of it. I saw this tweet today and it says, "My therapist taught me to interrupt my anxious thoughts with things like, what if things work out? And what if all my hard work pays off?" And it was literally just a tweet, but like, I just sat there for a minute and I was like, I need to like apply this to my life. Like, you know, whenever I get caught up like in my thoughts, whenever I think too much and I'm sitting in my bed and I'm like super like depressed and like anxious about literally going out in public, like, I just need to think, what if things go well? Like, I always just think about all the things that could possibly go wrong, and I never really think about like, okay, well, what if it doesn't go wrong? What if things go right? And if things aren't going right now, they will. Bob the drag queen once said, "Things always work out in the end, and if things aren't working out, it's not the end." And honestly, it's a quote from a literal drag queen, like one of the funniest people on the face of the planet probably, but like, it's so real, and like, like, it's just been in my head for like days now. Clearly I'm going through something and I'm fucking insane, so I don't know if this video is even coherent or making any sort of sense. I'm gonna have to edit this shit so hard to like make like a cohesive storyline. I don't even know what I'm fucking saying anymore. This is a mess, but like, I hope that you understand what I'm saying, and I hope that you can sort of apply it to your life and you can relate and be like, wow, I'm really not alone, because it honestly does help when you see that you aren't the only one struggling with something and that other people are going through similar things. I am so young, like, you watching, you might be so young. Like, if things aren't working out, if you don't know what you're doing with your life, what you're going to do tomorrow, what you're going to do in 3 years, that's okay. You don't have to know right now. If you just keep telling yourself that, eventually you'll start to believe it. Even if it's complete bullshit and you think that things won't work out in the end, just tell yourself that they will, and eventually they might work out. I hope you guys like this video that's on a bit more of the serious side. It was kind of hard for me to convince myself to sit down and film this, but I felt like I needed it. Mentally, I needed it for myself, and maybe somebody, one of the maybe 200 people that'll see this, need it as well. So I hope that something that I said made sense to you. Honestly, thumbs up this video if you want to see more videos where it's just me and I'm just being real, like, unscripted, obviously, because I'm not making any fucking sense. And maybe I will do something else, because I have all these video ideas in my notes of things that I'm like, okay, that's a good idea, but I'm never gonna do it. And I'm just like, why the fuck not? Like, why would you not just sit down and film it if you have the idea? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. That really just looked like I shot myself in the head, so that's a great end to this video.